Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today is another Matt's movie review. And the film we're going to be talking about today is called Arctic, starring Mads Mikkelson, and this came out in 2018. And I had the opportunity to watch this film, and I wanted to share my thoughts on it today on this review. Okay, so just before we get into the review, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. Welcome back to existing subscribers. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Please give the video a thumbs up. That really does help out the channel and really do appreciate it. Please leave a comment on the video. Have you seen this film? What did you think of it? Great to have interaction on the channel. And you can find me on Instagram. I'm over there and I post pictures from time to time, so yeah, please go and follow me over there if you don't already. Right, so let's get into the review today for Arctic. Arctic came out in 2018 and it's a drama stroke survival genre, and it ran for 1 hour and 37 minutes. A lone pilot who has survived a plane crash in the Arctic desert is willing away time in the hope that someone would catch his radio signals. However, things change when he finds another human being. The initial release date was the 10th of May 2018, and this was directed by Joe Penner. The budget was $2 million and the box office took $4.1 million. Distributed by Bleecker Street and XYZ Films. The film was co-written by Penner and Ryan Morrison, and it's an international co-production between Iceland and the United States, and stars Mads Mikkelson as a man stranded in the Arctic. The film premiered at the 2018 Cannes Film Festival. The cast of the film only includes 3 cast members. Mads Mikkelson as Overgaard, Trinia Thickahusk as the pilot, Maria Thelma Schmardolotte as the young woman. Now to some trivia about the film. The director started on YouTube in 2006 making videos as the channel Mystery Guy Guitar Man. This is his first feature film. Overgaard's ID photo shows a younger Mads Mikkelson. It is the same photo used in the TV show Hannibal to show a young Hannibal Lecter. The bear in the film is real. Shooting the beast was cheaper than drawing. It received a 10-minute standing ovation at its premiere at the 2018 Cannes Film Festival. The character's name in the film is H. Overgaard. The H is never defined, but he's been hinted as Hannibal by the director. Maria Thelma's film debut. And finally, actor Mads Mikkelson recently starred also in the movie titled Polar, which action takes place in the snowy mountains of the USA, but the movies are unrelated. Okay, so this film, I found this on Amazon Prime, just sort of searching through to find a film, and came across this one and was intrigued. So I popped it on and wow, what a fantastic film this is. I really didn't know what to expect going into it. I sort of read the summary a little bit, and it said that a pilot has crash landed in the Arctic. And basically it's a sort of fight for survival, really. The sort of film opens and you see the character of Mads Mikkelson. He's basically trying to create an SOS in the ground. You can see that his plane has crash landed, small sort of plane, and it's kind of his story really of surviving in these sort of Arctic conditions, and he's trying everything to you know, to sort of get noticed, sort of to be rescued, really. Now he does have like a very basic radio, which is kind of operated by almost like a sort of a wind-up mechanism, and you see sort of in the early part of the film he keeps trying to send a radio signal, which is actually successful, and there is a helicopter that actually approaches him, but in terrible weather. But sadly this helicopter actually crashes, and both passengers, pilot and passenger, he's able to get to them. The helicopter doesn't blow up, but it's you know, badly damaged. It can't fly anymore, and sadly the pilot has died, but the passenger, she's still alive but badly injured. So it's basically the story of Overgaard trying to keep this girl alive. We know very little about her. She's just obviously part of the rescue team of 2 people, and the only thing that we see is a photograph of her husband, who I think is maybe the pilot, and the daughter, but nothing's actually sort of said about this. But without sort of going into too much detail about the film, it's basically a fight for survival. It's a fantastic film. I'd highly recommend watching it. It's sort of got some wonderful sort of landscapes of the Arctic. I believe this was filmed in Iceland. Possibly some of it was set in Vancouver in Canada. I'm not sure. That sort of came up in the sort of titles at the end. But yeah, an absolutely wonderful sort of fight for survival film. Mads Mikkelson really only sort of with limited dialogue within the film. I believe the lady in the film probably says 1 word, which and to have a film with very little script, but to be such a kind of powerful film was absolutely fantastic to me, and it very much reminded me of Castaway, but obviously within a sort of Arctic location. Had that same kind of feel to it. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking this film out if you haven't. So that's Arctic. It came out in 2018. So guys, that was just a quick review of the film. I don't really want to give too much away on it. It's quite a simple story, basically a fight for survival. So I don't want to tell you sort of what happens in the end, because obviously that would spoil it for you, but I would highly recommend watching this film. It's a real sort of hidden gem, if you ask me. So yeah, I was really pleased to have watched it. So yeah, that's Arctic, starring Mads Mikkelson. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye now.